Hello everybody and welcome. I'm Simon Leach. Here we are at the Lower Down Pottery here in Devon, England again, and once again it's Jeremy. Come on, let's see what he's up to. And we've got with us today also Jeremy's good friend and my friend Jonathan Turner from London and Paris. Anyway,
what's the clay like, Jeremy?
Oh yes, it's quite good now. We've kneaded it up a bit and got some of... it's a bit soft to start with, so we have to put it on bats just to dry it out a little bit. It's better to have it soft and hard, of course, but for these jugs we particularly want to have it stiff, because a heavy jug, although it's good for flowers, it's also got water in it, so it doesn't need to be excessively heavy. What we're doing is making some jugs which you'll see above me on the shelves.
Up there.
Yes, you see some, and they vary.
oh, those tall type jugs.
That's right. Medieval English. And we're doing a little exercise in these this morning because they're quite effective, they're quite useful, and they are within tradition and not too modern art. And as the financial climatic situation is such, we want to try and make things of consequence.
What about the infrastructure?
What about the infra? No, that's another story.
What is the decoration on that called again? Sprigs?
Sprigs. Well,
Sprigs.
I call it, well, Pat Sprigs.
Pat Sprigs.
Yes, Pat Sprigs.
Yes.
And we're coming up here now. This is a little bit thin just there, but we
even it out a bit.
even it out a bit there.
Yes.
There we are. We'll have to do that with this one here. It's not too wet there. So we sponged out the centre. Now we're...
Is that clay on the soft side, Jeremy?
No, it's pretty good actually. But of course, when one's talking, quite often your concentration differs. I remember in the old days making pots with David here. Some visitor came, you know, and you started talking to them, and immediately your clinical eye wavered, as it were, when you were dealing with your particular shape that you were making. And as we're not so fussed now about making it absolutely like a machine-made pot, we are allowing a certain handmade character to come through. We're not worried about demonstrating, if you see what I mean, while we're making, as long as we can in fact get the goods through the kiln in reasonable fashion. This one is not going to be one of my prime ones, because as I was saying, it's got a slight blemish in the belly there.
I got one of these.
You've got one too.
Trying to bring it up there. It's a slow process, but some of the work in these old potters lies in the intricacy of the neck, and it all takes time. In this modern day and age where we are end gaining all the time and we're not learning to travel, as Oscar Wilde, it's better said, it's better to travel than arrive. And you know, if you can enjoy the travelling as well as the arriving, then you know you're making pots because you want to make them rather than because you have to.
They're taking shape.
Now Jonathan is the quality control officer, and he's just remarked it's taking shape, which is a compliment.
Yes.
Let's hope that we can... I'm not going to go on too long with this one. This one will be a little bit heavy. It's 4 pounds in weight of clay. It will be 4 pounds. It will be a little bit heavy. Now this point here could be accentuated where the handle will join on, but I don't think we're going to do that really. The handle could join on about there, shall we say. You could make a mark there. Now we clean this off down here, and we may need an extra pair of hands to grasp this, to take it off the wheel. Maybe, maybe not. The lip we just check on there. We can get a pouring lip. Take the wire, twisted wire, make sure it's clean and doesn't drag through any water. Go straight through there. And then we take our sponge just to dry off the clay a bit
Excess
there.
clay.
And dry them on the towel here.
And put it on the bat.
And then we pick the fellow up. Now,
You're not going to do the lip now then?
yeah, I am actually, but I'm going to do it.
I put a bit of newspaper over them if I think I'm going to have a problem with getting it off.
No, that's a little bit rounded in the belly there, but may so now that I'm putting the spout on the high part of the lip. Yeah, I'm going down here like this, and like this, and like this. There we are. Got a nice throat down there. Get the food down or the milk out. Okay, so that's it. Now the criticism of that, as Jonathan will tell you, is that it's a little bit minimally too bellified there.
You mean usually it's a more of a straighter?
Yes, it's got more thrust.
Straighter
This is
form.
a little bit heavy, but I've stopped it because we had a slight blemish in the middle.
Right.
And
okay. Right.
So cut your losses there. Look at this here, the wheel, and there. And in tradition, when you finish your work of the day, you go like that. Nobody can take away your wheel. It's like the writer's pen. He still holds it. Okay.
Is that a fact, Joe? I never heard that before.
Yeah. Well, there's all things are new every day. You know, the Lord said.
Well,
He, in other words, he makes them up as he goes along. No, that's very good. Right, Jeremy.
well, okay. Thank you, Jeremy.
That's okay.
It's
You're
goodbye
very
from
welcome.
me, and it's goodbye from him, and it's
Goodbye from Jonathan. Thank you.
We're-
goodbye
facing-
from
we're-
from Jonathan.
We're facing an
Okay.
international problem about whether the potter's wheel will still turn in the old way. Some of the old things in life are going.
It will continue to turn.
The potter's wheel and or the wheel
Okay,
of the
folks. This is
car.
Simon Leach saying.
The wheel of the car
See you in
will
the next
turn
clip.
anyway.
Hey, shut up. Bye now. Keep practicing.
Bye.